Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I am Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, March 6th. I'm here live on Facebook on my business page, facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. You can follow me there and see me every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or you can go to my website and check out what I have there. You can find classes and you can order and you can find ideas that I share. And what else? Links to join my team, links to card clubs and benefits to joining my team, all that sort of thing. Hi, Janet. I am so happy to see you. And Dot, good morning. Is Carson sleeping or is he joining us? So anyway, or you can follow me on YouTube. You can subscribe there if you are there more often. You can see when something is posted there. You can also join my mailing list, email mailing list. So you can do that on my website, or even, I think there's a link somewhere here on my Facebook business page. But anyway, that gives you, I typically email every day of the work week. I don't do weekends, though I may do some group things on the weekend. But anyway, so I have lots to share with you. So if you are interested, if you like what sleeping for the moment. Oh, good. If you like what I have to show you, then you can follow me for more. So today, let's see. I do have my post note. I forgot to do my randomizer. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to do it later. I totally forgot to set it up. I can't do it in the middle of doing my live. I'm so sorry. So I have a card and square pillow box with chocolate in it that I have to give away, and I forgot to set up my randomizer. I did stuff last night and I thought, oh yeah, I took care of everything, and I didn't. So no randomizer today. I will do that tomorrow or maybe later today, and I will post that separately. So I know, I'm so sorry, Dot. I think I went back and responded to everybody's comments, but then I usually save the randomizer part until the night before, and I thought I took care of everything on the computer, and I didn't. I think that's the first time that I've done that, but that sounds that's not bad, I guess. I've been blogging or doing Facebook Lives, I think, for at least 5 years. I don't know how long it's been. So that's not bad for 5 years. But so sorry. Good morning, Jennifer, and you are welcome. Hi, Dina. So I just shared that I forgot to, I like keep us staying tuned. Well, it was not my intended purpose. It was clearly a mistake. Oh, I forgot, Janet, that you know Jennifer. Or do you know Jennifer? Or she's a friend of your sister's. I forgot. Hi, Bev. So yes, thank you for having, I like the look on your face. Yeah, if you go back and watch that, I'm sure that's priceless. I'm guessing that it happens fairly often. All of a sudden I realize, oh shoot, I forgot something. So in case you're just joining, I forgot to set up my randomizer. And it doesn't take that long. Oh, okay, cool. That's good, Janet. It doesn't take that long, but I'm not going to do it. I'll be completely distracted. Hi, Mario. Oh, Hawaii. Nice. Um, I'd be completely distracted if I tried doing it now. So I'll just have to do it later and announce it separately. So sorry. Good morning, Terry. How are you? I'm glad that you made it. So I guess I will start right in with stuff. So yesterday we had a bunch of new product drop for hi Marlene, for online exclusives. So if you are not familiar with that, it is the word for or the term used for items that are available but not in catalogs. So you totally have to go online for them. You can order them at events or at my clubs and that sort of thing. You just need the item number. So along that line, if you go in there and you see something and you're like, well, I want that, but I don't know what the item number is, you just have to click the picture. Once you get to the actual Stampin' Up! Website, it shows you the name, the picture, the price even, but to see the item number, you have to actually click the picture again, so then it takes you into the detail. Now, you can order it online, or you can write down the item number, and you have to write down the item number because that's sort of the only way if you know that it's in stock or not. If it's on the site, it could be currently unavailable. That's a possibility. Anyway, you just need to grab the item number while you're there because I don't always know. Almost made it in time. Oh, good job, Carlin. Good morning to you too. Hi, Christine. So let me see. Oh, because another thing, it just happened a week or two ago. Somebody came and wanted to order a designer paper. And she's like, I don't see it in any catalog, but I know that I saw it. And I said, oh, it's probably an online exclusive. And she didn't know the name of it. I didn't know the name of it. So anyway, you have to just grab the item number. So I do have links in my emails and usually on my blog. It might say ordering on top, I think. And then if there's a drop-down menu and there's catalogs, online exclusives, clearance rack, that sort of thing. So lots of ways for you to find it. So I am going to be showing one of the, I guess I'll say sweets today. I have shown it before. It's too adorable. And I decided to use it with a design that I used for my Dazzling Card Club yesterday. I did not use the set. So I'll show you. Where did I put the set? Oh, right in front of my nose, just under an ink pad. So this is the stamp set, Latte Love. I have used this before, but I decided that I wanted to use this again. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for sharing. I wanted to use this again with the design that I used yesterday for completely different colors and designer paper and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I'm doing. And then also, I have a project that I say from last week that I have lots of samples for, and it's completely adorable. And anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will share that once I get to it. So if you are just coming on, I did not announce winners from my randomizer because I forgot to load up the randomizer, and I'm not going to completely be distracted and try to do that now. It will not work well. So I will do that later. There will still be winners. I still have chocolate if you can come and pick it up. But it will not be during my live. So what I'm going to do is, oh, you know what? I'm going to hold up my, rather than doing it while I have you down, I'm going to hold up my, I like it when you do the caffeine. Do the caffeine. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. I went through most of, I can't believe I actually used all of the designs. one side or the other. So most of our designer paper has 2 sides. Oh, I forgot to refresh my screen. I need to refresh for while I'm stamping. I got so distracted because I suddenly remembered that I didn't load my randomizer. Coffee can. Oh, gotcha. When I show. Okay, gotcha. Hi, Carrie. I can't wait to see you next week. It's not moving. It's refreshed, but now it's not moving. Just a second. While it's decided. Oh, okay, now it decided. Man, I've been having a love-hate relationship with computers lately. I feel like I need to, like, debug it. But I did recently, and it really needed it. And then I felt like it needed it again, and it's like, nope, there's no bugs. So I don't know what's up right now. It's being annoying. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this. So these are some of the designs, or one side of them, from this suite. It's completely amazing. So there's this suite. There's this designer paper. I showed you the stamp set already. There are dies, and I did break down and buy the dies yesterday. I decided that sometimes I wanted to cut out like this coffee cup or that sort of thing. It comes with a die that is a French press. Do any of you like French press coffee? Is it still called coffee? French press? I don't know. I don't drink coffee at all. I think it smells kind of good, especially like the hazelnut or flavored kinds, but I hate the taste. My sister kept trying to have me try it, and she's like, "Oh, you barely can taste the coffee." Like, that's because you like coffee. Oh, French press is like for espresso. You love your coffee. So, do you like very light brown coffee, or do you like very dark coffee? No, the page went away. Or very dark coffee. Okay, so, okay. I'm really sorry. I'm distracted. He hates it. I love it. I'm sorry I'm distracted. Okay, I got Mario's correct. Have to have cream in it and sweetener. Oh, that would totally be me. If I like coffee, that would have to be the way. Okay. So I showed you the stamp set, the designer paper. Do you remember the ribbon that we have? So it's sort of coarse. It's called trim. It's like burlap, and then the dots, yay dot, the dots are like painted on it or silk screened on it, or I don't know how they do that. There's that, and then there are these I forgot the name. Oh, I can read the name now. Adhesive backed swirl dots. More dots. It's a little tiny package, but there's 120 of them. So I don't mind a little package. They can be mailed more easily. The package as a gift, I mean. Okay, by the way, I'm looking in my bin. This is my bin that has, I still haven't made all my swaps yet, but I have everything cut for it thanks to my helper. Ruth is my helper, and I love her. She's amazing. Okay, so I am going to put you down. I have a ribbon like that. Oh, yeah, cool. We used to have something similar, so that makes sense. I'm going to put you down and start, yeah, I know, lots of dots today. I'm going to unbackwards you, put you upside down, and start working. Okay. So, the first thing that, oh shoot, I got to find the dies. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to show you, has nothing to do with the Latte Love. Lots of latte? I forgot what it's called all of a sudden. Where did it go? Latte Love. Nothing to do with that, but I am using these dies. Let me show you. Okay, so these are called Everyday Details dies. And this is the biggest rectangle, the second smallest circle, and then this is the smallest rectangle. So this one, it just has stitching on it, dots of stitching. But these have big dots, big circles. Okay, so I am using that, and I specifically want to show you, I have to find where I put that. Oh, I have it here all set up. Okay, so this biggest rectangle, this is how it cuts it out. So I have a big border here, obviously, bigger than what this die is. And it cuts out this piece where you have dots in it, but then it leaves this piece behind that has dots in it. So two of my designs for my Dazzling Card Club yesterday, they use this. I did this on one card and this on another card. So I'm going to show you a different, I just bought those dies. Can't wait till they come. Yay. I love them. So I'm going to, let's see, which way did I do it? Oh, I already made my card with this. I'm just going to show you this one. This one I'm going to make a card with now. They are very fun. So we only know that they will be available through April. It's possible that they could be retiring if they don't go into the next catalog or be, it could be, what's it called? What do we call it? What do we call it when it goes from one catalog, a turnover, a save, what? There's a term. Other demonstrators, what is that term? Carryover. It could be carried over into a next catalog. Thank you, Bev and Carrie and Nancy. If it's not carried over to a catalog or to online exclusives, it will, no, they did not come out nicely. What I did is I don't have the new brush. We have an attachment. I forgot what it's called now. The die brush. I don't know. We have an attachment for the Take Your Pick tool that has this brush. And then there's oh, now I got all the stuff from the padding all over here. It did work really well for me to run over the die with this brush, but sorry, I don't have the one that goes on the Take Your Pick tool. Same type of thing. But anyway, if it doesn't carry over or into a catalog or online exclusives, it could just retire because we don't know. We don't know what they're going to do. So get it as soon as possible is what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to design my card. I don't need this piece right now. And actually, I'm not going to design my card. I'm going to stamp my card because I already designed it. And then forgot an ink pad. Just a second. I keep pulling stuff from... my bins that I have sitting here because I keep forgetting that they're in there. Okay, so this is Calypso Coral, and I'm taking Calypso Coral with these spill drops, splashes, I don't know what you want to call it. I feel like I just want to do the top. That's what I did. Oh, it's because they were clouds yesterday. I guess I'm going to do this whole thing. Okay, So I have my spills or drips or splashes or whatever here, my background. And so here's what I did. Oh, I forgot. When I was making my design from, so I told you I have 2 designs that I'm doing to use this up. One's for this card, one's for this card. When I was doing these, I put adhesive on the back of the wrong piece of designer paper, and so I put it on my silicone mat so that I could get it back up. Because that wasn't the one that I was trying to put together already. Okay, so this I have measured to go right inside this die. So we're focusing on that. Okay, and I'm actually going to, oops, that's the wrong thing. Just a second. Oh, I remember now. Okay, this is why I wanted to show this one. I feel like I'm gonna do white. So how about slap overs? Was that the carryover you were trying to help me with? That's hilarious. Well, that isn't the technical term that Stampin' Up! Uses, but I guess we could use that if we chose to. Okay, so I have to show you. This was a product. No, I can't find it. I know I have it here. Just a second. There it is. This was a product that I included with my class yet. No, the stamp you just used. This? Oh, yeah, that certainly could be a slap over. So this is Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. So there's 5 different colors here. I think you get, oh, you get 10 yards total. So you get 2 yards of each of these colors. So on my designs yesterday, I just used white and black, and eventually I will show those. But I'm just using white for this one. So I did something different that I hadn't done before, and it was mostly in, because of these circles that are here. So I'm going to lace through here, and it might take me a little bit, because sometimes it likes to do it and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to drop down, not these 2. Oops, my screen went away. Not the top 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go through the front. I don't know why I do. I was wanting to use this idea. So I'm going to, and it gets less frayed if I use my right hand because I'm not just smushing it. So I'm going to go up to the 4th one. And then I'm going to go across to the 4th one. Why I'm doing it this way is I don't want to see like that it's just looped around this from one loop to the other right here. I want it to be completely just straight lines. I don't know if that will make sense to you or not, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to the, oops, now it's fraying on me. I keep having to cut the ends off to be able to do this. So it takes a minute. So this is why I was wanting to do this. Part of my benefits for being on my team is I give my team my PDFs that I put together, the tutorials. Sometimes I cut my string at an angle, helps easier to thread. Ribbon, yes. I don't know about, well, I'm going to try it before I say that won't work. I feel like that's part of the problem is just one string goes in and then the rest fray behind it. All right, worked that time. Okay. White. Oh yeah, okay. It wasn't looking right yet. Okay, so I need to pull more of this in. You don't have to be as particular as I am being. I just want this a certain way. So I'm going to go across to this one again. So right now, I have 2 lines on the front here. This might have been better with brown on this one. And now that I have it through at the top, I have it at the top of 3 rows, I'm going to take it down across the back and go in the left side from the back. And then, do I have enough here? Yes, we'll make it enough. Just a sec. Trying to make it so it's not too loose and not too tight. Okay, so I have my two lines across here, and now my bottom 2, because I crossed over the 2 in the back, my bottom 2 are ready so that I can tie a knot. So I wanted 3 lines of my baker's twine here. And this is how I got it. Oh, and then I loosened it. I'm trying to get my knot undone because I didn't keep it tight. You guys probably always have that problem, and like, how do you do that? Well, I don't always do that, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Oops, holding it down with my middle finger this time. For longer. There we go. All right, and then we'll just trim this off. So I just wanted a different ribbon, not ribbon, baker's twine, honestly, different look of it on my designer paper. Okay, so now that I have this done, this is gonna go on with dimensionals. I have them right here even. I kept being afraid I was gonna forget where they were. You know that I do that every week, just about. And I'm trying to keep them inside the circles. I don't want them to show through the circles. Again, I'm not trying to show that off. Okay, so this is gonna go on here. Okay, now I also did, I told you I did a circle of this, so I'm going to, my words. This says, you were the best part of my day. So we're going to stamp it right on here. This is early espresso, by the way. It doesn't look like early espresso, but it is. Maybe it needs to be inked. And I'm going to put it, this will help it. That makes me want those dies. I love those dies so much. I've used them quite a bit. My punch isn't wanting to unlock. Just a second. It's probably ready to try to pop open or have that thing pop out. Okay, to help it stand out, we're going to, this is a 2-inch circle punch. It is an online exclusive. It's not in the catalog. So we're going to use that, and we're going to attach this die cut circle to that. Look how perfectly this goes. I love seeing the color, the dark color out of the circles also. So here's what I'm doing for this. So you saw me pop this one up. I'm going to put adhesive on the back of the left side of it. And then I want one-dimensional on the back of the right side of it, because we're going to lay it down on here. Okay, so here's my card. Now I want to add a little bling. So I'm not doing, I could do the latte ones. Can't even find them. But that was not my intention. I just can't find my intended ones. I might have to go with, oh, here they are. Okay, so we gave these at a retreat a few months ago, probably a summer one. And I've not used them, and I like them. So this is in the full catalog. Calypso Coral, Old Olive, probably Coastal Cabana as opposed to Pool Party, but you definitely get some Pool Party in here too. And then I think this is Night of Navy, maybe Moonlight, Misty Moonlight, but I think it's Navy. Anyway, I'm going to use these Calypso Coral ones here. And these are kind of big, so I'm not bothering with my Take Your Pick tool. So they blend in, but when you see the card up close, it's amazing. So I have 4 here, and I'm going to do, I guess I'm just going to do the same one because there's plenty of room here. A 5th one here. Okay, so here is my card. It's all done. So eventually, I'm going to show you all my designs, but I'm just going to give you a quick show that this was my original inspiration. Here was my here was my card with my Dazzling Card Club yesterday. I'm just showing you quick because I'll show you all of them together another time. So I wanted to do the same thing with my latte. All right. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. So here is, oh, I forgot. That's not the same card. That's the same card for this one. I'll show you that one in a second. So here's my other one. So here's using the frame on the outside. So remember, this was the same piece of cardstock. This is the frame, and this is the inside part. So here are my dies. Okay. Oh, I forgot one thing. So because of what I had cut already, this will look even better. Because of what I had cut already, I decided to go with a different sort of fold, I guess I'll say, or cut. I don't know what you want to call it. So this card is actually cut down to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to put it on my early espresso. Man, I can't forget. Can't believe how much I forgot. That's what I'm trying to say. There, now it really looks good. You got to bring the dark out in it. So rather than cut 2 different pieces of cardstock, I used what I had and just cut this one down a little bit more. So here's this one. Okay. So now this is the same way. I like them both. Actually, in the other design, I like the other one best. I'll show you the other design in a second. This is the one that I should have showed you. This is the one that matched the one that I just made. All right, that's all I'm showing you. Okay, so done with early espresso, I believe. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you is using, I need to get these dies out of the way to show you the stamp set that I'm using. The next one that I'm using is the Cutest Cows. And this actually is going to be the next Dazzling Card Club that I'm doing. I have not designed for it yet, other than I have a couple ideas already made, but haven't completely done it. But this is going to be next Dazzling Card Club. So Dazzling Card Club is one that you get to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs. And you get product too. Like yesterday, the one that I showed you a couple cards of, you got the designer paper. I told you that they got this baker's twine. And then they get a half pack of designer paper typically. And then they also got... they were the celebration gems that I gave that had the colors in it that I wanted. So you get product with this class. So here's Cutest Cows. And I'm doing a card that I had done for Club last month, but I'm doing different colors. So I'm going to do, so you can see I'm using, this is pecan pie. I used I love the designer paper. It's called Glorious Gingham. There's lemon lime twist, berry burst, pecan pie, blueberry bushel, and one more. Pretty peacock in this designer paper pack. I love these with the cows. I love the gingham. So here's what I'm doing first. This card is going to be, I think it's called a fractured card, but I'm actually making it a double fractured card. So the first thing that I'm doing is stamping this. We're going to be using this square as a diamond as opposed to a square. Okay, just turning it a little bit. And I need my greeting, which is, it's your special day. Gonna put that right on there. Also, while we have this open, I'm going to stamp the cow itself. So, I'm using the bottom of the cow on here. And actually, I can use the head on here too, because I can turn it. It will work. Okay. So I'm planning to punch both of these out for the cow. Okay. I'll open this back up. So I'm gonna make a scene here. To get this started, I'm going to put some grass around here. This is lemon lime twist. So just putting some grass on my diamond here. And I'm gonna add a friend, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that one. Okay. So I have this stamped. I sort of want to just set it aside to dry, and I want to show you the technique first, okay? So I had to first do the diamond part because that's the first part that goes on here. And so I don't forget, I'm attaching this to my card base so that I don't do it the wrong way. Oops. Start off on the silicone mat if you have a problem with it starting. It makes a world of difference. Okay, so my basic black is going on my pecan pie card base. Then I won't do it the wrong way. So I want not a chocolate cow. Well, I haven't colored him yet. I just needed to stamp him. And not exactly a chocolate cow. Okay. So on my gingham, I'm centering my diamond here as much as possible, looking so that it looks the same on both sides. Okay, so here's the start to this technique. So for the technique, you need 4 strips of, 4 skinny strips of cardstock. And I realized I did think ahead this time, unlike at Club. I kept forgetting at Club. So for the fractured card, you need 4 of the same skinny strips of cardstock. For the double fractured card, you need 2 of them. 4 of 2 different colors. Sorry, I couldn't get that out right. So on this, the skinny one is my black one. So I'm going to put the black. When I do this, I'm trying to get any adhesive that's hanging off onto my silicone mat. I'm trying to get it on the cardstock so it's not sticking out and being sticky for me. So I want it all the way to the top of this white strip and make sure that it's even all the way down. Now I don't need adhesive all the way down here because some of this is going to get cut off. So just so you know, the white is a 1/2 inch wide and the black is 3/8 of an inch wide. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, so I did all 4 of these. I had these set up already. So it wouldn't take me so long to do this, but you need to do all 4, get them done ahead of time, get them ready. And we're going to start with adhesive at the top. So the best way, in my opinion, to do this is to start at a corner. So I'm laying it right here. I made sure that I'm flush with this side right here. So I started up at this corner, but the side is flush with the end of this, okay? This just hangs off, that's fine, okay? Now we're gonna turn it and we're gonna start from that side. And you need all of your, you need to pay attention and make sure that you're doing the same color on the outside each time. Okay, so I have the white on the outside, black on the inside, white on the outside, black on the inside. And I'm going to keep going. So I'm attaching this here. And you want to use your silicone mat because there is adhesive that's hanging off, potentially, because you don't know how long you're going to cut it. So I chose this length to be 4 1/4 or 4, I'm not sure, one of those two. Needs to be long enough to be able to do this. Oh, and my center square I think is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Okay, so here's how it looks sort of mid technique. So now what you do to get it the way that you want it is you flip it over. And I forgot to make sure my paper snips are here. You flip it over and you're going to cut off anything that's sticking out of the edge of the designer paper that you put it on. So you're cutting flush with the designer paper. Okay, so all of this is just trash. I'm just sticking it to each other so it doesn't get everywhere. Okay, I missed a little spot here. Okay, so now I flip it over, and this is what it looks like. And what gives it sort of the fractured look is now this goes down on my black card base, or black layer that was here. You can make your layers whichever size that you want. But here's the thing, my black goes out to my black that's on here. So you want to choose the same color of this layer to be as this line right here. So this is the fractured look, okay? All right, now we're going to make it cuter. This is the technique. Now we're going to cutesy it up with the cow. All right, I'm going to, oops, where did I put my punch? All right, it's a little bit harder to color this way, but I'm going to punch it first so I don't get color where I don't want it. This punch throws pieces everywhere, throws confetti. I always use strips when I do punches like this because otherwise you end up cutting more into other places that you don't need. Okay, so here's my cow. I'm going to leave it on here so it's nice and there's a contrast for you. So I'm going to take my black marker and I'm just going to do the hooves for this one. That's it. I'm using Petal Pink, and I'm going to do the muzzle. I don't know why I like Petal Pink for this, but I do. And I'm just going to do a line underneath the ears. Now, we had plenty of pecan pie on this, so I'm not totally going to make it a chocolate cow, but I am going to color the spots in pecan pie. So any spots, gonna do the end of the tail, gonna do the tuft on the head. And I think that's it. Okay, so the body we're going to attach with regular adhesive. Oh, he's so cute. And then the head, we're going to put 2 dimensionals on. And pop it on there. Okay, so he goes like that. Okay, I have him off center a little bit because I'm going to add a little friend with him. He's a tiny one. He's a little chick. All right, so I'm going to color the little chick Daffodil Delight. All right, and then one last thing. Oh, not one last thing. Well, one of the last things. I am going to stamp inside. There's a saying. I didn't use it for club, and but I didn't realize that it would go so perfectly with it. So what I'm stamping on the inside is, so on the outside it says, "It's your special day." The inside is going to say, "Milk it for all it's worth." Okay, so now the last thing that I want to do. So this is something that's actually from, it's called Nature Sweetness is the Sweet, I think. The bundle is called Notes of Nature. These are the cork rounds, adhesive backed cork rounds. So I'm going to make these be my embellishments for, oops, for over here. These definitely, in my experience, do not work with the take your pick tool. Like the putty sticks to the cork and sort of makes the cork disintegrate a little bit. There you go. There's my cow. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Okay, so now, for those of you who got to make one of these cards at club, well, it's for everybody, but you'll be happy. So I'm going to put this up. I have more samples for you. So I'm done. So I'm going to upside down you, put you backwards. Here we go. Okay, so here's the card that I made again. I just love him. He's so cute. All right. I'm gonna go club to non-club. All right, so here's one of them that we made at club. So obviously this is the white with black cow. Here's another one we did at club. So this is the, thanks. This is the, I know I love these colors so much. I love this gingham. This is the blueberry bushel. The other one was the, what do you call it? Lemon lime twist. Okay, now get this look. So here's the blueberry bushel with the brownish cow. And this one's my favorite because I totally went off script and included a different friend. Here is the berry burst. So here is your chocolate cow, Dot. And look at the rooster. I love the rooster so much. I totally went, I don't think that, that these colors are truly like what a rooster would look like, but I wanted to take in the colors that were already in the card, the designer paper. So one of our, thank you, one of our club members, she grew up around cows, so she goes, you know what kind of cow that is, don't you? And I forgot. I think we were doing Holsteins. I think that's the one, was the white with the black. Lemon lime twist is your favorite. Love the rogue chocolate cow. Yeah, I know, he's really cute. And I did blend him. You can see that I did use the blending pens. I didn't just, or blending, yeah, blender pens. Oh, Stampin' Blends. Oh, I'm like, this is not right. I used the Stampin' Blends and I blended the dark to the light. With the others, I just used regular markers because I was just doing the spots. So, okay, so there's those. And then here's the one that I made earlier. So this is a different cut. This is the same size of card, but the actual folded part of the card is smaller, 4 by 5 1/4. And then the outside base that it's on is the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then here's the one. I feel like this one needs some work. This one needs some more color. There's a lot of white there, and it's not so contrasted on the other cards that I did. But I didn't want to mess up the card by trying to fix it. I have no idea how long the cow will be available, but it will be the next. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked them, Carlin. Maybe just a few embellishments in the white space. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was thinking more like sponging or blending brush or something like that, or the coffee cup rings one. So the cows will be the next Dazzling Card Club, which I don't know the date. April. It's always the first Tuesday in April, 10 a.m. I haven't opened it yet, opened registration yet. 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 7 p.m., and then that same Friday at 10 a.m. Those are the options that you have. We'll be using the cows. It's $35. You get to make 8 cards with envelopes, and you get product too. The stamp set itself, the bundle, I don't know if it'll be in the next catalog. So this is another thing that you may need to get it before the end of April. Of course, it's always while supplies last, but it could go in the next catalog. I don't know. Stampin' Up! Hasn't told us yet. So one more thing that I want to, two things that I want to mention to you. One, I will not be live next week. I will be in Houston and San Antonio at different times for on stage for Stampin' Up! And also for visiting my sister. I'm so excited, her and her family. So I will not be live next week. Hopefully I'll be ahead and we'll still have emails and blog posts and ideas and stuff like that, but I will not be live. Thank you, Jennifer. 3 things. Secondly, I will do my randomizer and let everybody know who won. I'll post that separately, maybe later today. I'm not sure. Third, those of you who have been, just use the host code on your website. Yep, that works. Wait, for what? Host code on my website is for ordering, and then you get a gift if you order at least $60. If you talk in the class, oh yeah, the cows. Yep. If you're just ordering the cows, that's what you need, then that's what you can do. For those of you who have been praying for my friend Rachel, just a quick update. She's still not doing well. She keeps trying to take baby steps, and they're not going well. Her most recent, so I don't remember, I don't know who's watching, how much you all know, but she has 2 different autoimmune diseases that, of course, work really well together at knocking her down. She monthly has to have a face cleaning in her sinuses, in her whatever. That's very painful. And then other times she's sort of doing mini ones herself. She's on antibiotics, on steroids, on all sorts of stuff. So she was there Thursday, and she's had a lot of choking and gagging. She gets thrush a lot, and because of the steroids and the antibiotics, I don't know which one causes it, but I think the steroids cause it. Nothing has been touching her thrush that she's had. Well, so when she had her face cleaning, it was horrible. She had to have 2 fairly big cleanings on Thursday, and they also had to do I'm just calling it a scope. I don't know what it's called. They had to go from her nose down to her throat, and they found a huge, massive infection around her vocal cords and another huge one on top of it. The plan was Thursday that she was going to have 10 days of, she called it miracle antibiotics. They were miraculous when we were there back in October. She actually was able to craft with us, and we had a lovely time when we went, and she was not the way I expected her at all. But it's not an antibiotic that she can take daily. It's something like for special occasions. So she was going to be having this for 10 days, and then they were going to schedule surgery. Well, the antibiotics haven't touched anything. And so they already scheduled surgery, and it's Monday. She's just gone through so much. And she's in so much pain. And she's scared. So, if you can pray for her, that would be wonderful. If you can send her cards, she loves them. Since I haven't been perfect, but since I announced and shared with people that she was really wanting, what did she say, a house full of cards, something like that, whenever I shared that originally months ago, I've been sending her one every day. She needs to not feel alone. And she feels very alone. Even though she's a Christian, I mean, she knows that God is with her and God is taking care of her and can heal her completely if he wants to. And she's had such a good attitude and has been praising God and all the tiny little things that are going well for her. But she is just needs prayer, needs encouragement. And so I will share her address again in my mailing list to people, because I know you know me and whatever, it's not just random people. And I will post again on I have it so that it posts to everybody but all my friends but her. Post again that she needs prayer, and if you want her address, then you can message me for it, because I don't want to just post her address out there. But anyway, so I don't know what time Monday, and I'll be traveling Monday actually, but Monday's the day. So thank you for your prayers. Anybody who's been sending her cards, she loves it. It helps her feel like she's part of the world, has a community. So I will do that after I get off of here. Okay, I forgot, Mario, are you on my mailing list? I'll try to remember to message you her address. Anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate you listening and your encouragement to me and your prayers for her. And I know, I know, so much so. I've had a couple health things recently where either it was like I had a cold where it was sort of going between my nose and throat and sort of gagging me at times, and she'll ask how I am, and so I'll complain about, a tiny little thing, and like, I was thinking of you, like how you are dealing with this all the time, and just crazy. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for praying. Thank you for all of that. So, have a great couple weeks, and I will, I'll be back online. Well, I'll be sharing, reminders for sending cards, and I will try to remember to message. I saw Mario and Carrie specifically that needs them. Otherwise, it will be in my, my mailing list, my email to people, or address. I don't need to look it up anymore. I have it memorized. Okay, sounds good. Have a great couple weeks, and I will be back. So it will be is it the last? No, second to last. I will just be gone the 13th, that Wednesday. I'll be back the next Wednesday. So have a great couple weeks, and thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again in a couple weeks. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.